Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. You see, when some of us advocate that Nigeria needs to be broken, disintegrated into pieces, let every component group, every component set of people go their separate ways in order to save the lives of innocent people. Some people will just come up and begin to argue that, hey, you hate Nigeria, hey, you are insulting Nigeria. And I don't know whether you insult a country. I mean, people are saying the real thing on ground, and you are saying they are insulting a country. Is it when everybody in that country dies before you know that something more serious has to be done? You see, I'm going to show us a number of videos to support my claim. Just watch out. Watch this one first of all. Okay. Just recently, there was a clash between Fulani herdsmen and Benue youths because Fulani herdsmen decided to wreak havoc as usual. They will just come and wreak havoc and nothing happens. The army doesn't do anything. There is a military cantonment there, but they don't do anything. So Benue youths of recent decided to take their destinies in their hands to fight these Fulani herdsmen back. This thing happened just recently. Today is 17th of June 2025. It happened on 13th and 14th. 2 consecutive days from night to the next morning, and nothing happened. So the youths decided to take their destiny in their hands. So you are going to listen to this video. Just listen.
Yeah, all right, guys. This is your boy Bishops. I'm here with Doro, Amy, and Charles. Currently, there's a serious crisis along Makurdi Road, and this is a warning to any northerner. Please, if you're from the north, don't even pass Makurdi Road. It's terrible, it's horrible. Even the military cannot even contain the mayhem. As I'm talking to you currently, right now, there's a massive attack by Fulani, and the TV youths have decided to take law into their hands.
Okay, did you hear that? So there is a massive attack from Fulani, and the TV youths decided to reply. So saying that they took laws into their hands is wrong. These guys, they have to defend themselves because the security agency has decided not to help them all these years.
Block the road, destroying cars, burning cars. If you are from the northern extraction, don't even pass this road. If you see this, just turn back, and please communicate to anybody from the north. Don't even pass Makurdi Road right now. I mean, it wasn't easy for us to pass. And you can see people on the road. People are trekking to Makurdi because of the attack.
Oh my God, is it network or something? Let's just wait briefly. Please be patient.
And it's unfortunate that it's like we don't even have a security structure in this country anymore.
Good. So he said it's unfortunate that it is like we don't have a security. Of course, there is no security there. Everybody is left on his own. If there were security, why would Fulani herdsmen continue to disturb people, a particular state for how many years now? And they are even expanding. It's not as if they are diminishing.
If the security has failed, please let the government give people license to own weapons. I'm telling you that Benue people are warriors. They can defend themselves. Trust me. Give them a leveling playing ground. Let them defend themselves, because it is becoming very, very clear. It's becoming ebullient that the government has failed, and the body language of the government cannot stop this or nip this at the boat. Please, if you're from northern extraction, avoid Makurdi Road. It's very dangerous. In short.
So that was it. And while all these things were happening, ladies and gentlemen, people have lost their lives. According to reports, more than 200 innocent Benue people have lost their lives in this attack. What is their offense? Their offense is nothing other than that they are accepted to be Nigerians. And that is why we are saying, allow people to go their separate ways. If these people were allowed to be on their own, Fulani cannot come into their territory just freely like that and begin to take the lives of their innocent citizens. Benue has Benue has the largest IDP camps, that is camp of internally displaced people, and these people were displaced by Fulani herdsmen. For how many years now? Throughout the 8 years that Buhari ruled Nigeria, they continued attacking Benue, and nothing serious was done up till now, and the thing is increasing. So that is what is going on. People need to be allowed to break out of Nigeria. It is becoming more dangerous. And when all these things were happening, where were the police and army? They were nowhere to be found. So the Benue youths decided to take up their destiny in their hands. And the moment they started attacking, retaliating these Fulani herdsmen, retaliating criminals, what happened? I will show you what happened. Just watch out and see. Look at it right here. They started retaliating the Fulani herdsmen, and look at what happened.
The deputy governor came here and his people started throwing tear gas. And you people see,
You see, the deputy governor came there in a way to say, hey, I'm going to felicitate with the victims. And the moment he came, police started throwing tear gas at the youths who were defending themselves. They started attacking the youths, but they never attacked the Fulani herdsmen, the terrorists. So when we say that Nigeria is supporting these criminals to unleash mayhem on the innocent citizens, people will just come out and begin to say, hey, where is your evidence? You are accusing a country. Look at it right here.
the governors were peaceful until the deputy governor came here.
They were peaceful until the deputy governor came there. These are people who were protesting, okay? They were protesting. And when the deputy governor came, police started throwing tear gas at them. What have they done to the terrorists themselves? Nothing.
And they started throwing tear gas. Tear gas, you see? We're very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. The deputy governor came here and he ordered them to throw tear gas at us.
Imagine.
They are throwing tear gas at us. Very peaceful protesters. The deputy governor came here
Look at tear gas.
and he told them to throw tear gas. The deputy governor came here.
So that is it, people. That is it. If you try to defend yourself against marauders, against invaders, against terrorists, Nigerian government will come after you. So I mean, what, I can't imagine this. It's just unimaginable. I have never seen a country in this world that hates our citizens the way Nigeria hates our citizens. You prefer criminals, terrorists over your own innocent citizens. I have never seen. Such a country has to be disintegrated and let people go their separate ways. I don't understand. And now, in the midst of all these things happening, where is the president of Nigeria? He's nowhere to be found. He has not said anything. But who is speaking for the Tiv people, for the Benue people? Look at the person speaking for them, unfortunately. See him. This is the new Pope. In faraway Italy, he's the one speaking on behalf of Benue people in Nigeria. But the so-called president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, has not said anything, not to talk of taking any action. Listen to the Pope.
Nella notte tra il 13 e il
On the night
14
of the
giugno,
13th to
nella
14th
città
June,
di
in the town of
Yelewata,
Yelwata,
nell'area
in the
amministrativa
Gumi local
locale di
government
Guma,
area,
nello stato di
in Benue
Benue,
State in
in Nigeria, si è verificato
a terrible massacre
un
occurred
terribile massacro in cui circa 200
in which around
persone
200
sono state
people
uccise
were
con estrema
unalive with excessive
crudeltà,
cruelty,
la
most of
maggior
whom
parte
were,
delle quali erano sfollati interni.
oh my goodness, network again. Please just be patient to come back. So the Pope is the one speaking for the innocent people of Benue in Nigeria. But the president is nowhere to be found. No politician has even said anything. They are all comfortable because they have security all around them and their families. I mean, this is terrible. Oh. This is terrible. I don't know what the offense that people in Nigeria committed for Britain to contract this kind of business enterprise, dangerous business enterprise, just for themselves and the Nigerian politicians. I mean, the world has to look into this thing. People are losing their lives on daily basis. More than 200 persons have gone. But can you imagine that the ongoing full-blown war between Israel and Iran, they have not lost up to 200 persons. But in a country where they say there is no war, more than 200 persons lost their lives just within one night. And you say that such a country should continue to exist just because of Britain, just because Britain wants our business to continue. This is evil. The world has to look into this and disintegrate Nigeria. People are losing their lives in large numbers on daily basis. And this is what has been happening over the years. It's not just now. Look at the evil people. Look at them, the criminals. Look at them using feeding people's granite to their cow. Look at it in a country where a place where they call a country. Look at somebody will just spend his time, energy, and money and cultivate a granite farm like this, and these criminals will just take their cow into the farm and eat up the granite. So how do they want these people to survive? Look at, just imagine. Okay, look at it. It is a video for you to see. And they are very happy. They feel very comfortable. It doesn't mean anything to them. You know? Just imagine destroying somebody's farm with your own business. Because this is a private business of yours. Why not go and look for grass elsewhere and feed to your cow? This is what is going on in Nigeria. And when you talk, they will come after you, either kidnap you or unalive you, and government will do nothing. And when you say, let me go after them and retaliate, government will come after you. So who is supporting these terrorists in Nigeria? Is it not the Nigerian government? It is obvious now. All right. Okay. This is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, tweeting this. This one happened in Ahaba Imenyi in Abia State, Nigeria, where kidnappers, the same criminals, Fulani Herdsmen, came and kidnapped people and ran into the bush. And they are interviewing the President General of Ahabimenyi, the President General of their community on what is going on. Listen to that.
Dr. Ebube, good morning, sir. Morning. Please, it's like you are the leader of Ahaba Imeni.
Yes.
Okay. You know where people gathered here this morning?
Yeah.
You can see there's military everywhere. You can see everywhere. You can see their vehicle everywhere. So, and you can see one Sienna that victim been taken away. What happened?
Yeah.
So listen to what the President General of the community is going to say.
Around 9-10 o'clock tomorrow.
Unfortunately, the volume is low.
So I was intimated by our industrial son.
So he said around 9 to 10 in the night, he was alerted that there are some criminals operating and kidnapping people around this road.
Telling me about the ugly situation that some people that attacked kidnappers, they blocked the road, they used one of the...
Okay, so let me explain because I've listened to it before. So he said the criminals came here, operated and stopped some vehicles and kidnapped people and ran into the bush. So he called the commandant of the Nigerian army around their region, and they came in the morning, and those are the soldiers there. They say they have gone into the bush to look for them. Now, the question is, this is heartbreaking. This is Ahabimenyi, Abia State, Igbo land. Now the terrorists have arrived Igbo land. This was what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was telling people many years ago, that they will come, they will invade, they will they will unalive people, they will kidnap people, and the government will protect them. And it sounded like it was vague, but today it's happening right before our nose, right under our nose. Look at them. The army are coming in the morning when the thing happened in the night. How do they think they will catch those people? And they are just parking their vehicles here. How can those people remain here? They will go far into the bush, very far away from here. They can't stay here anymore. And they are parading on the road. And according to this President General, he said that this thing has been happening often and on, often and on. This is not the first time, it has happened several times. I listened to this video to the end. And when we say, let us break out of this country called Nigeria, some people, even Igbo people, will tell you, hey, leave it like that. Hey, you want to cause trouble. But is there no trouble? Is there no enough trouble already on ground? When people will just invade a community and kidnap people at will and nothing happens, is it not enough trouble? I mean, I don't understand. This contraption has to be broken. Let everybody go their separate ways and have rest. Look at it. Breaking. Armed herdsmen attack Imo State communities, unalive several residents, injure pregnant woman. Look at it. Innocent pregnant woman. This one happened on June 11, 2025. That is how it keeps happening almost every day in a place they call a country. And this is how people go. This is how people lose their lives. And they say we are not in a war. We are not in a war. But look at what is happening. Okay? And yeah, I mean, so today, who is safe? Who is safe? Nobody is safe. And yet we say we have to continue to remain there. But maybe somehow, the country will begin to work. Work where? When the government is actually giving a helping hand to criminals, to terrorists, to bandits, to kidnappers. Government is protecting them. Government is helping them. If you fight them, government will come after you, throw tear gas, arrest you, and even label you the criminal himself. It is painful. Nobody is safe anymore. The only people that are safe are Britain, that is who happen to be the foreigners in the country. They go with a lot of security men. Then politicians who, take the security men to themselves and to protect them and their families. And top businessmen who have the money to hire police. In fact, today, even some top businessmen and politicians are not also safe, because Nigeria integrates these terrorists into Nigerian army and all the security architecture. And so when you hire them to protect you as a politician or a big businessman that has the money, you don't know who is who. The person protecting you may be a repented, so-called repented terrorist or Boko Haram or whatever. And whenever they want to do their work, they will just give information to their active members who are in the bush, and they will come and do their work. Okay? In fact, let me show you one thing. Let me show you one video right here to prove to you that everywhere is in trouble. Nobody is safe again in that contraption called Nigeria. Listen to this. An APC chieftain was recently kidnapped by a set of these criminals and collected money from his family, and yet unalived him. So who is safe? Listen.
Alpha bro, when I watch this video.
50 million naira ransom, yet they took his life. If APC cannot protect their own, then who is safe in Nigeria? The director of administration for APC, Dr. Adekunle
The director of administration of APC, Dr. Adekunle
Adeniji, was kidnapped 2 months ago. They paid 50 million naira to the kidnappers. But unknown to them, before they paid the money, the kidnappers had already unalived him. That was a man with money, power, and connection. He still got his life wasted under the same government that he served. They used to say that the system was broken. Now, even the architects of the system are getting crushed by the system. Well, may his soul rest in peace.
Okay, so that was an APC chieftain. They captured him, and before you knew it, they collected 50 million from the family, 50 million naira, and still took his life. Oh God. The world should come and disintegrate Nigeria. People are losing their lives in large numbers on daily basis. It is not good though. Now, listen to this barrister. His name is Barrister Darlington. Look at him here. He says the truth most of the times, though he has his own bias in a way, but at least he said the whole truth here. Now, what is the subject of this matter? Sheikh Gumi, we know Sheikh Gumi, this man. See him here. He has been the spokesperson of the bandits in Nigeria, threatening Nigeria that they should negotiate with bandits, otherwise things will get worse. And he has been doing this for years, and nobody has arrested him. Recently, Sheikh Gumi wanted to go to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia denied him visa. So somebody, if Saudi Arabia knows him, even though he's a sheikh, Saudi Arabia denied him visa because of his criminal activities in Nigeria, his involvement with the bandits. But Nigeria is keeping him, pampering him. In fact, he even has his personal security of police and the rest of them protecting him. Look at him. A country that doesn't know, I don't know how to describe Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't have value for human beings. Look at the person they are protecting. Nigeria doesn't give good judgment. They are protecting somebody that is romancing with the bandits. But Saudi Arabia, which understands the danger this man constitutes in the society, denied him entry into Saudi Arabia to go and perform Hajj. Listen to this conversation.
Imagine that Sheikh Gumi have done all he did in Nigeria and nobody have called him to question. Is that not why he feels that what he's doing is the right thing? How can Sheikh Gumi tell me that going inside the bush to go and be communicating and talking and dining and warning with the bandits is the right thing for him to do if he claims he's a patriotic citizen? You heard all the statements he had made when each time he goes to that evil meeting and come out. He used to tell us that even the federal government security agent used to back him on that journey when we called for his arrest.
You see, so Gumi will come out and tell us that the security agents knows about his meeting with the terrorists, and nothing has happened to him.
He said he does not go there alone, that the federal government used to back him up whenever he goes there. Mr. Moses, what was the dividend, the benefit of Sheikh Gumi going to this bandit? Did you get any benefit? The answer is capital no. Did you stop bandits from operating? The answer is capital no. Rather, he threatened us that we should listen to them, we should give them what they want, or else there will be no peace in Nigeria. He said it clearly. So, how can you now tolerate such a person? And you think that I have told you here that the world is a global village. If you
so Barrister Darlington is saying that Sheikh Gumi actually received the kind of treatment he deserved because Saudi Arabia has seen his evil activities in Nigeria, so they denied him visa. That is normal.
Up in your bedroom, they will hear it out there. They will hear it. They are recording all these things. Bosses, another sheikh Tenshi. He woke up one morning and maybe from the wrong side of his bed. He said that God told him to kill Mrs. Tinubu's wife, Oluremi.
So that was another sheikh who said that the wife of Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, should be unalived. And nothing happened. Even the president himself didn't cough till today. That's how they protect evil people in that country. And you say it's a country.
She's an infidel. Mostly, this thing happened in this country.
Tinubu's wife is an infidel.
This thing nobody, no security agent had it. Maybe I'm the only one who had it.
But if an Igbo man were to say that, hey, we need Biafra, we need to leave Nigeria and go to Biafra, they will quickly go and arrest him. That is the kind of country that Nigeria is not a country.
Tinubu did not even say any word against that. Imagine such a direct threat to the wife of the president. And yet, for somebody who has expressed such an extremist view in the country, the federal government is going to intervene Look, they are
And you know, the funny thing is that federal government of Nigeria went to intervene to ask Saudi Arabia to allow Sheikh Gumi to enter. I mean, can you just imagine that? That is the business in Nigeria will go to do for somebody who has been threatening Nigeria that bandits will even get worse. Oh God.
just embarrassing themselves more because Saudi Arabia will not listen. That's the truth. They are taking a position. And their position is valid. You cannot tolerate a man who has been talking like this into your country. You don't know what you are come to do there.
Of course.
Eh? He will influence other people there.
Barrister Clem said something.
So at this point, the journalist asked him another question. Listen.
Now, does it seem like other nations are taking the fight of Nigeria upon themselves more than the government in Nigeria?
Of course, from US now to Saudi Arabia to even Dubai.
Okay, so whether it's other countries that are now fighting the fight that Nigeria is supposed to fight against criminals, it's on them, yes, of course.
They have been telling us the people that are killing us here. Yet you have a government in Nigeria.
Why does it feel that way?
Eh?
Why does it feel that way?
Is that what?
Why is it that way?
Why is it that way? Yes. You have a weak government now. Is that not true? You have a weak government. Oh, you think you have a government before?
Did you hear that? You think you have a government before? So when we say that Nigeria is not a country, just accept it. It is not a lie. We are not lying against Nigeria. It is true. A country does not operate like this.
No. You have a weak government. Terrorists are telling you, your federal government, what to do and what not to do.
Did you hear that? It is the criminals that tell federal government of Nigeria what to do and what not to do.
I talk to you today. Terrorists are in charge. That is why they don't even bother.
That's a heavy statement.
It's not a heavy statement. Moses, listen very well. Listen, please, listen. Terrorists now stroll into our military barracks and do whatever they want to do and get out, and they will not be arrested. Is that not true? Military barracks, not even a civilian market or shop or whatever. Military barracks.
Well, Boris, if you're talking about the explosion in Abuja, it was prevented.
That one is a minor issue. I'm talking of where they entered the military barrack recently, which you know of.
Okay.
Which one is explosion? That one is knockout now. Compared to what they are doing, knockout. You just blow them knockout.
You know, because recently, these bandits and terrorists, Boko Haram and the rest of them, they went into Nigerian military barrack, 4 of them, and decimated them within 24 hours. And up till now, nothing has been done. None of them has been apprehended. Men and brethren, please leave this thing. Nigeria is not a country and should be disintegrated to save lives. Otherwise, people will continue to lose their lives in that contraption. The war should come. Britain should leave Nigeria alone. Let every indigenous people of Nigeria go their separate ways. That's the only way to save lives. Otherwise, people will continue to die. Maybe it's because they don't value the lives of people living in that contraption. We value our lives. Okay? The people who live there value their lives. They shouldn't just be, going to their early graves every day just like that. Is it only Britain that needs to leave? Is it only British people that need to leave? Other people also have to leave. Please, let this thing stop. Thank you very much. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe so that we can continue to give you this information. And also come back to check for more news. Thank you very much and do have a nice day. Bye.